Hello. Today I'm going to give my spoiler review for Thunderbolts. Or, should I say, the new Avengers. Marvel has already revealed it, less than a week after the movie came out. I can say it, okay? The new Avengers. It's technically Avengers 5, and that's the case. It's a worthy inclusion into the 5 Avengers movies. Or into 4, now it's the 5th, but yeah. It's actually pretty good. And just really great. But yeah. So, I'm gonna go into it. I guess, since I mentioned the other Avengers movies, I would compare. In my opinion, it's up there with Avengers 1. Obviously, it's not gonna be better than Endgame or Infinity Wars. But I think it's probably better than Age of Ultron. And I really like Age of Ultron. I think it's a great MCU movie. So, that must say a lot about this. Just saying. Yeah, this movie's great. First thing that I'd like to go into, which I didn't exactly go into about my spoiler-free review, is how this movie is the perfect balance between humor and seriousness. It's not too serious. It's gonna have humor and stuff like that, and it's gonna need its serious beats, and they handle both of that really well. Like, Red Guardian's pretty great in the movie, humor-wise. The MVP, as people like to call him online. So, that's cool. And then he actually has, the scene where he's talking to Yelena about their past troubles and past mistakes. That's probably one of the better emotional scenes in the movie. So, he rocks. But yeah. It's a really great balance between seriousness and humor. But what this really is a character-driven movie, or really a mental awareness movie. Yeah, it's really about that, but it's really great how they do it, especially with the characters. This is probably the best bantering team since Guardians of the Galaxy. It's really refreshing to see this team with dynamics that feels natural. It feels like it makes sense, but yeah. So, I do want to say something that I'm going to go more in depth with. I feel like Ghost, could have had more to do. At least, I did like her character in this film, but I think she could have at least had one void scene, which I think I did mention this in my spoiler for review. I get it. We saw her backstory in Ant-Man and the Wasp, and we know her character, but wouldn't it be nice to see something new? Also, there's this cut Bucky scene where it was him in the Boy Scouts. It was supposed to be a void scene where he goes through a sort of past trauma in the Boy Scouts and something that I did wrong. That seems interesting, but they cut it. I'm fine with that. I get it. It would make more sense for him to see the Winter Soldier and his past as that instead of this Boy Scout thing. But I will say, his line in the movie where it's like, oh yeah, I have a great past. I'm gonna be fine. That Bucky said, that was fine. That was funny. I think got my theater laughing. But yeah. Definitely the 4 best characters in the film are obviously Red Guardian, then John Walker, Yelena, and Bob. Bob and Yelena are the standouts. Yelena is such a fantastic, protagonist for this, and how she's just, down in the dumps. She has no purpose to life. Her sister's dead. Her family's kind of broken. She's just this assassin doing these tasks and not really caring. I like her character arc of finding purpose in this film, and I think it's really good. Then, what's next? Oh yeah, I'll talk about John Walker, then Red Guardian. So John Walker is basically he's a really crappy person. He's on an ego high after becoming Captain America, but not really. But he's just a terrible person, and he's trying to become better. That's basically his character, and it really does work. He's pretty great in this movie. We get to see, I feel the next step in how he was in Falcon and Winter Soldier, which, I still don't like that show. But yeah, Then Red Guardian is really nice to see him. I think he's definitely the comedy king of this movie. Like I mentioned before, he also has some heartfelt scenes with Yelena. Like he has a few good moments with Yelena. I think his chemistry with the team, him meeting Bucky is really neat, which we saw just recently in What If Season 3. But I think this is better than What If Season 3 and how they interacted. So, yeah. Then obviously the best character in the movie is Bob or the Sentry or the Void. The Void's honestly one of the coolest villains in the MCU. Like he's very cool in how his powers work. Especially that one scene when Red Guardian saves that little girl when then he just just bleeps it away into the void. That's so sad. I wonder what her tragic past is. She looks very young, so I wonder what happened to her. Anyways, besides the point, yeah, the Void is a great antagonist of this movie, along with really Val. I especially love the scene, which I feel like has been shared all across the internet, of the Thunderbolts or the Thunderbolts versus Sentry, where it's just he's like not even trying and he still dominates them. It's really funny to look at that. Then that one scene where the Sentry is fighting the Void, but slowly becoming the Void in the climax of the film, that was a really peak cinema scene. But yeah, I think I didn't appreciate it enough before. Like I was like, yeah, it's a really great MCU movie, but I didn't look at the nuances. I haven't even seen it again. I've just heard other people talk about it. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I don't know. But yeah, this is definitely a really great movie. And anyways, let's talk about Sentry. Sentry's a great character. He has some good moments, like when he goes against Val and is like sort of transitioning into the void. That's pretty cool. Him being trained by like that scene with him and Val, where Val sees her like father dying, and he's telling the past. Like basically any scene you have with him after he gets his powers is so. I feel like you have this weight behind it because you don't know what's gonna happen. He don't know how to use his powers. He could just accidentally disintegrate you, take you out of existence if he really wanted to. But yeah, I think that's how they do it well, and how it works with his abilities. And yeah, the one person, speaking of Val, I was talking about Val. I really do like Val in this movie. I think Mel could have had a bit more to do. But other than that, I think it's pretty great. Oh, also Bucky. Yeah, Bucky does pretty well as him like being a congressman. Although, does he? I think he leaves. um. So yeah, very short term Bucky. Anyways, then yeah, he unites the Thunderbolts to take out Val. It's really great. Like I said before. Now, so I don't even know what more to talk about. But I guess yeah, I really do like the Sentry in this film. Him and Yelena don't carry the film, but they're really great part of the film. Um, they have some good moments. They're done really well by Luz Pullman and I was about to say her character name by Florence Pugh. They're is really both of them are well acted and well written, and it makes great characters. Like I've seen people compare Yelena and say that she may be better than Natasha. I don't agree with that, mainly just because we've had Natasha for longer. Although Yelena has been the best part in every single one of her projects. Natasha hasn't. I feel like Natasha is like a middle character in all her projects, but most of the projects she's in are really great movies. So it's very, I don't know. It's hard to tell. Would you rather be the best character in a pretty, I mean, Hawkeye was good, but Black Widow wasn't. So I'm just gonna say in a pretty meh projects and a really great project, I guess. But I don't know where I was going with that. Or I guess I was saying, would you rather be an average character in some of the best projects? But Thunderbolts, I think it's up there. I think it's probably top 10. I think you'd make that argument. maybe number 10. I mean, I don't think it's too far up in the top 10. I would probably, like I said, place it at number 10, but it's still really great. Anyways, back to my Yelena and Natasha comparison. I don't think I could say that Yelena is better than Natasha. I think I like them around equally. I mean, Yelena, when in a movie with Natasha, did steal the show compared to her. Yelena was definitely better in Black Widow than Black Widow. But yeah, I think she's a great new replacement for Black Widow, but she's so much different, I can't really go comparing her to Natasha. If you get what I mean. Anyways, yeah, now that that post-credit scene is just as good as always. The twists of the new Avengers and all the things that showing people's reaction to it, like not my Avengers, and now looking back at it, it's like, yeah, this is just the internet. It's like they will never accept anything new. Like those stupid people that say everything is woke and everything is trash, give no reasons for it. I'm just gonna go on a quick rant. I hate those people who just go and say every project is terrible because if I say it, it'll get me more views. I really just do hate the people. Like, I feel like that's what happened to Brave New World. I don't know why that got so much hate. It was a good movie. Like, people, in my opinion, it was irrationally hated upon Brave New World. And then I feel like I've seen a lot of people try to hate on this movie. Like, those hate, like, everything is woke, the force of female, MCU. I hate those people. I don't know. Yeah, someone. I'm not even gonna go into it anymore. But yeah. So this movie is a really great movie. I probably bump up my 9.2 closer to 9.4, 9.5. But yeah, this movie is a really, really great, terrific movie. Or should I say, fantastic? Yeah, it's good.